What is up, everybody? This is my Falcon the Winter Soldier review, for episode 1, New World Order. That is the title, and of course there will be spoilers for this. Just a quick thought, I thought this episode was, the first time I watched it, I didn't like it, but the second time, it made a lot more sense, maybe because the first time was on my phone, while other people try and talk to me, but, other than that, this episode was actually, I think, pretty good, and I'm really excited to see where this series goes, but I'm rambling, so we have an intro, so let's just roll that intro. This episode starts off in Sam's room where he's in his room and he packs up the shield in the bag that Cap gave him at the end of Endgame, which there really is no context for the rest of the episode for that scene, but then the intro rolls. But Sam is in a country, I don't remember what, and he's flying and trying to get a scientist that had been captured in Baron Zemo, Bachuk the Leaper. Sorry, I'm an Ultimate Spider-Man kid, so that's where I know him from. Not besides Winter Soldier, but anyway, this fight scene's really cool with the canyon, him flying through the canyon, but how he saves the scientist is he flies through the helicopter, like the middle where people sit, and I thought that was really cool, and I'm excited to see more scenes like that, hopefully. But then Sam and his friend are sitting down to eat in that country, where Sam gets recognized, and this couple thanks them because Sam helped bring her wife back during Endgame when everybody redusted, and he's like, oh, no one didn't thank me. But his friend does bring up a fan theory that people have in the MCU that Captain America is on the moon, and Sam declines it, but he says he's going to Washington to do some moon stuff as a joke. But then he goes to Washington, and Washington, D.C. He's in the Smithsonian, and he talks about Cap and makes some jokes. But he hands the shield over because he thinks it's just going to go in the Smithsonian. There's going to be no Captain America, but they have a different plan. And this obviously was a mistake by Sam, and I think he'll realize that by the end of the series, or the season. I don't know if this is in season 2, maybe. But Rhodey is in the audience when this is happening, and Sam and Rhodey talk afterwards, and Rhodey talks to Sam about why he didn't take over the Captain America mantle, and Sam talks about how it felt like it wasn't his, it was only Cap's, and he said the world's gonna be fine. We didn't have a Captain America for 70 years when Cap was in ice, and I don't know, we've never really seen Rhodey and Sam before. They've either been on Team Cap and Team Iron Man, or they just never shared scenes, so this was nice, and it was a good cameo. Don Cheadle told us he was going to be in Falcon the Winter Soldier, but it was welcome. And based off this scene, I want to see more Rhodey and Falcon scenes in future movies or next season, if this gets a season 2, which it might. But then we see Bucky back in his Winter Soldier days, and he's taking out all these people, which, let me just add, is a super cool scene that looks dope. And by the end of it, he doesn't spare this kid's life. He kills this kid's life. He kills this kid. And right as that happens, Bucky wakes up in a sweat, and then we cut to the next day, and Bucky is at his therapist, and she's saying, no, I didn't have another nightmare, and his therapist pulls out the book, and he's like, what, that's some passive-aggressive thing, put it back. And Bucky says he did write someone off of his list the other day, and this was a pretty fun scene. He talks about how when he was the Winter Soldier, he got someone in office, and then the other day he helped expose her, and Bucky says he didn't do anything illegal, which, yes, he did. He didn't hurt anyone, yes, he did, and I don't remember what the third one not to do was, but he did it. And he's like, I am not the Winter Soldier anymore. I'm James Barnes, Lieutenant James Barnes or something. Well, anyway, or something, but, Bucky goes to lunch with his friend Yuri, and, they, someone was messing with Yuri's trash or something, and Bucky was like, Yuri, calm down, it's fine. But, while they are eating, Yuri plays what a 13-year-old would do and be like, oh, my friend here, he likes you. And Sam's like, no. Bucky's like, no. But anyway, Bucky got a date, that's all. But, then Sam is driving to Louisiana, and, there is his home. And, we meet his sister and his nephews that he was talking about to Rhodey. And, him and his sister find over the whether to sell his parents' boat. And Sam has some emotional attachment to that thing when his sister can't afford it anymore. But anyway, Bucky is on the date now where they're playing a drinking game where, like, if you get hit in Battleship, you have to take a drink and tell the truth or something. And Bucky, because of all that, he just realized he has no family. And, that really sucks for Bucky. He really has no family. Steve left to go with Peggy. He really has nobody besides Sam. And that's why his phone's so empty. It's kind of sad, man. But anyway, Bucky leaves. And then he goes to Yoshi's house, I think it is. Not Yoshi. Yoshi. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But, he sees a picture in the background of Yoshi's son. Yuri's son. And, he finds out that he killed Yuri's son when he was the Winter Soldier. Which, ow. But then, Sam's sister and Sam go to the bank to get a bank loan. And Sam, being the Falcon, kind of takes the spot, because the banker is like, oh my god, you're the Falcon. I've always had a question. How do the Avengers make money? Does Stark pay you anything? Sorry. RIP. And then Sam's like, no, we mostly live off goodwill. That's why I had to join the army again, because we weren't getting paid. But Sam doesn't get the loan that they wanted, because he didn't have any credit score for the past 5 years. Which, how is he supposed to have it if he didn't exist? I don't know. I think the bank might have thought of that, but they didn't. But anyway, Sam's friend is in. He put the phone in his pocket to, like, observe for any new signs of the Flag Smashers, but he encounters one in person, and he tries to arrest them, and he gets beat. He gets beat, man. Anyway, this dude takes over as Falcon in the comics when Sam becomes Captain America. So I don't know, maybe by the end of the season this dude will be Falcon. But anyway, back in Louisiana, Sam is working on the boat trying to make it start again, and he just can't. So, his friend, I'll have a name next week when I do a review, texts Sam, saying that, he needs to talk immediately. So they talk, and they're on FaceTime, and Sam's reviewing the footage that his friend took, and Sam said, I thought you were supposed to do this online, and he said, I was, but then they stumbled across me, maybe, or I stumbled across them or something. But in the midst of this happening, there's like a big announcement on TV, and they like get announced, and Sam's sister comes to get Sam right away, and she's like, this is big, and the dude who took Sam's shield in Washington was on TV talking about some new stuff, and it's the Department of Defense made this up, and stuff, and he announces that there's a new Captain America. We don't learn his name, but introduce John Walker, Captain America, which, that suit looks so, his helmet doesn't look good, man. I'm just saying, it probably doesn't look good because they want us to know something is off. That is not Captain America, so it does not look good. It's probably something off. But anyway, that was my review for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you had any different opinions than me, please leave it in the comments below. I would please love that. Love check that out. But if you haven't already, can you please subscribe? It doesn't. I don't really care if you do, but anyway, it's fine. Like the video, please. Turn notifications if you subscribe. In the beginning, there's my upload schedule. I gotta take Black Lightning out because that isn't returned to April, until April. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'll leave the rest of the time for you to find a new video, and goodbye.